Hi guys, Pete Mazzeres, Home Inspector Mentor. I hope everyone is doing fine today. Thought that I would review some of the reasons why I decided to become a home inspector in the first place and how that turned out for me. You know, back when I was working in industry, working for somebody else, I had always wanted and had the desire to be self-employed and be the master of my own destiny, so to speak. And of course, the opportunity that I had was that I was working full time as a mid-level manager and had a young family, and so not a whole lot of money, right? And I couldn't take any risks with investing someone else's money or asking for someone else's money or taking out a loan, mortgaging the house, quitting my day job to start something. And so I think that led to a lot of unhappiness in what I was doing in my life. And I kept looking for something that I could, start and not have a large financial risk incurred upon me and my family. And so eventually, after looking at a lot of things and trying a lot of made to order business ideas that never panned out, I eventually stumbled on the home inspection industry and had not really thought about becoming a home inspector back when I had hired home inspectors to inspect the houses that I had uh, bought um, up to that point. But then what I started to realize when I investigated the opportunity further was that it met the criteria of, let's see, that I was looking for to maybe start a business without, going broke. Of course, I made the mistake and decided to do two things that sabotaged my original intent of protecting my financial stability. And that was I bought it into a franchise and I quit my day job. And so somehow, some way, I did the two things that caused me to go against what I had originally established as the rules of the game and engagement for me to start a business safely. And so I eventually came around to the fact that I didn't need to buy a franchise and I didn't need to quit my day job. So those two decisions made me, let's say, financially insolvent for a period of time, which was very stressful, as you can imagine, and it was totally unnecessary. And it's probably because I didn't investigate further enough into how to start a home inspection business and seek out the advice of somebody or an organization that could have told me that I didn't need to do those two things. And sometimes we have to learn the hard way, I suppose, in order to achieve our goals. But boy, that was a hard lesson that I wish that I had learned uh, the easy way instead of the hard way, by somebody telling me and taking me and grabbing me and saying, hey, listen, Pete, you don't have to buy a franchise or someone else's business to become successful. You don't have to quit your day job in order to build something that will eventually pay you three times what you were making in your day job. And that's what happened to me. And so I ended up, going back to work full time, quitting the franchise. and then just building the business on the side, kind of the way that I advise you to do. Those of you who subscribe to me, listen to my videos, yeah, because it worked for me. Once I made the realization that I could create a wonderful business if I was patient and I took my time and put the effort into it, because you know it was possible to do it that way part-time without spending a lot of money. In fact, I think anybody listening to this can easily start a home inspection business for less than $5,000 if you do it the right way. And so I'm certainly glad that I started it, even though I started it incorrectly, because at the end of the day, I think what kept me going through the lean years of building my business was the simple fact that I really, really liked doing home inspections. I liked meeting people and getting to know them along with their realtor, and the challenge that it took to perform a home inspection on site with not knowing anything about a particular house, and then following my process that I had learned via classroom, online, by my own growing experience, and just using those skills to identify things concealed within a house that nobody knew about, and to describe those things in a manner that was professional and non-alarming to the clients, along with options for correction and a cost range, ended up making me attractive from a referral standpoint to most realtors. But at the end of the day, I really like doing home inspections. I liked the challenge of discovering problems, communicating them with solutions, and then documenting them. It was just, to me, a satisfying exercise, and I got paid for it. And as I grew, I got paid more and more to do it. And it's probably the love of doing home inspections on site and the reinforcement of referral sources who really insisted to a lot of their clients that I was the best at what I did in my area. Of course, I'm sure wasn't true, but that, coupled with the satisfaction of knowing that every time I did a home inspection that I went the extra mile because I liked doing it. I wanted to find everything that I could possibly find out about that house for my clients. And I got a really deep self-satisfaction from doing that. And I'm telling you this because I know a lot of you, haven't done a paid home inspection yet. You're thinking about starting a business like this, and you're trying to learn all you can, and you're wondering if it's worth the effort. Well, at the end of the day, a good acid test is, is this something that you can see yourself doing and actually enjoy doing? Because, you're probably going to have to do it on your own overtime, meaning, evenings and weekends, giving up some free time. But in my opinion, if you ever want to advance yourself in this economy, in this world, for yourself, for your family, you have to put the effort in. So do you want to go back to school and put that effort in, nights and weekends, for a degree that's not going to guarantee you any more advancement than you already have in the marketplace? Or do you want to start investing in yourself? And the clue to that is, if you can physically do this job, can you picture yourself enjoying it and looking forward to doing it when you get scheduled? So a little bit of where I came from to help some of you make that decision of what to do and what to concentrate on with your discretionary time, or what to do with it. And for me, the home inspection industry was that answer to my discontent with working in corporate America and being pegged as a middle manager for the rest of my career and fighting paycheck to paycheck for economic security, which is no way to live. So hope that helps, guys.